Today is part 2 of my What I Did to Go from Champion to Grand Champion series, and we're going to be discussing game sense, rotations, and playing faster. So what is game sense? It's being able to read the game and make educated decisions taking in all factors to get the best outcome. Some examples would be knowing when to rotate back if the play is dead, knowing you can beat a player to the ball and going for it, or knowing when to control or boom the ball, and the list goes on. So how do we get good game sense? We need to have an understanding of what we do, how it will affect the play. A great way to see is watching replays and looking at how you got scored on. Sometimes when watching replays, it can seem like the situation you got scored on was unsavable, but we need to look at what got you into that position. Being able to avoid positions that allow the other team to score is part of having good game sense. Part of having good game sense is also being in the right place at the right time. For example, understanding that your teammate intends to pass and getting into the right place to score, or seeing that your teammate has lost control is most likely going to give up possession and getting back to defense. These are some examples, but the list goes on. Replay review is your friend. It's what's going to allow you to see your mistakes and think about how you can avoid it in the future. One big thing I'll point out is on aerials, always keep in mind where the opponent is. Whoever jumps first is most likely going to get to the ball first, so if I see an opponent jump before me, I will sometimes even boost back down because I know me boosting up, trying to hit the ball will be a waste and put my teammates in a rough position. When I was in Champion, I would do days where every time I lost, I would see what I did wrong and what I could have done better. And then games I won, I looked at why I won and what I should keep doing. You want to think about your decisions every game, and eventually it'll just become second nature. Now, rotations are very simple but very important. The basic rotations to keep in mind is in 3v3 on offense, 2 players up, 1 player back as last man. If one player that is up is out of boost or the play, he'll rotate back and allow the last man to go up and help on offense. If on defense, the last man should never early challenge unless the ball is completely free. The last line of defense should never go for stuff that could allow the other team to beat them and get behind them and score. The main goal as last man is to stall for your team to rotate back and assist. On defense, you want 1 person back post, 1 person backboard, and 1 person pre-jumping. This offers the highest chance of successfully defending. For 2v2, it's a bit trickier. You typically want 1 person up on the ball playing pressure at all times. You want 1 person to pre-jump, and the last man has to either play backboard or back post depending on the play. You always want 1 person defending the net. Also remember, back post. Something even in my rank at Grand Champion 2, people mess up. They push too far and are not able to defend them behind themselves. So remember to cover the whole net. On offense, it's mostly going to be solo plays, but team plays do happen. When a team play is happening, the person who passed should immediately rotate back because if your teammate misses his shot or gets intercepted, it's going to result in a counterattack. Ones would take way too long to cover since it's all very situational game sense and rotations, so I'm just going to keep it simple. Try not to be going for 50s on the opponent's half of the field. Remember to shoot the ball as much as possible to apply a lot of pressure. Steal boost, go for demos, and always know where the opponent is on the field. Now, time to move on to playing faster. To play fast, you don't just full boost. This isn't playing fast. Playing fast comes down to 2 things. Being able to keep momentum by having good boost management and having good enough recovery abilities to keep that momentum even in rough moments. And the next part of playing fast is being able to make fast decisions. This is going to be the most important thing. You could have amazing mechanics, but if you hesitate to go for an aerial, you're going to get dusted. So you need to have good game sense and fast enough decision making skills to know where you are, where you should be on the field, and what you should be doing. Okay, so that was everything covered, but remember, there's always an exemption to the rule, as Rocket League is a very situational game, and depending on your rank, it would be fine or even beneficial to break rotates. Next video, I'm planning on doing it about boost management, defense, and kickoffs. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. I'm always looking for feedback.